Okay, we're off on another adventure. I am in Sierra Vista right now, or Huachuca City, and we're going to be heading into the Huachuca Mountains, up Car Canyon Road to the very top to some campgrounds to do classes and all the things, and I'll catch you up on that more. But I wanted to give you a little looky-loo mountain range, so that's where we're headed. Some beautiful clouds in the sky. Might be kind of exciting to catch a storm, but only after I get there. So let's get on the road. Okay, pulled off on that Car Canyon Road. So up the mountain we go. The lighting, exceptional. Okay, so we made it. I'm gonna show you a quick look around and then we'll start setting up camp. Okay, so we have made it. As you can see, there's like storm clouds, so that's kind of cool. So I'm gonna get my tent and everything set up. Definitely gonna use the rain thing this time. Almost seems imminent, right? So anyways, and then I can have a place to put things if it starts to rain, put myself. There's a little pad right over here, so that's super convenient. That's a pretty little campground. I did see another car or two, but I haven't so far seen anybody else yet. So, and we're kind of like tucked in a little corner spot, so no one really needs to drive by at night. Or, you know, I don't know, I was on that one trip when they like people pulled in at midnight. It was so crazy. So hopefully none of that. But I'm gonna go ahead and get that set up and then work towards some classes. Okay, so I got the tent set up and sort of like sprinkling. I don't know, so I'm just taking a little moment in here, having a little snack. That road is pretty crazy, so you know, it just takes a moment to like, okay, Yeah, but dark clouds everywhere. So it'll be interesting to see how, over here, how the rest of the day progresses. So yeah, I would like to climb out here soon and do a class, film a class, get some stuff going. Okay, so I think I found a really pretty spot for the class. Take a look. Right, look how epic the clouds are. And then it's like a little ways away from the camp. So, a little privacy. And yeah, isn't that cool? So, I will get to filming some classes now. Well, I got the class done. It's just so pretty. It is starting to thunder and stuff a little bit, so I'll probably go maybe get some dinner and stuff ready, and just so I could make sure I have eaten in case the storm system makes it over here, or that one, or who knows. But I'm glad to have at least gotten the class done, so that's good. I before heading up the mountain or whatever, I have breakfast with my aunt, and it just gives me thinking about people, because she's so, like, in a family of, like, really no one really liking to, like, make waves or, like, speak their mind. Like, she just, like, says what's on her mind, and so we're, like, having breakfast, and it's like, oh, well, your sister's not there. Well, then what so you don't have anybody? She's like, you realize that you have trauma in your life, and have you ever thought about counseling? I was like, okay, so I was like, so you think that I'm crazy, I need counseling, and I don't have any friends? But no, I know I'm saying it because it's like, you just, like, wait for her to, like, poke at a few things that, like, they have been on my mind a little bit, or that I have felt like a little, insecure about. It's just like, let's just bring them right to the front of the table. But, we're a lot alike, and I, like, honestly, I like that. Like, if you just know what someone's thinking, like, it's just so much easier, and you're not, like, worried about, you know what I mean? Like, there it is, and maybe that's, some people can't handle that or whatever, but, I mean, I know all the stuff, and I spend a stupid amount of time doing inner work and study and, quiet time, and, life's a little, I don't have a lot of friends right now, but it's not, I do have some, but it's just, it's just not that season in my life. And I was also, like, had just this morning, like, come across a thing that, like, that I consider myself to be on a spiritual path, and and a lot of times when you're on a spiritual path, you'll find that you have these times where you're sort of like a hermit, and you're going through because you really need to have the truth's going to come from within. I mean, you could read all the books and go to all the things, but you're never really going to know until you know, or you have your own experience, right? And then how is that going to happen? Well, it's going to come in quiet moments of reflection, growth, right? Like paying attention, becoming present. So it's just interesting that had come up, and then she's like, well, I really want that for you, a good friend or whatever. And, sure, I want that too, but right, like, it'll happen when it's meant to happen. And I'm also in that place too, like, really trying to accept more, like, the current situation, and know that that's exactly where I'm supposed to be, and there's nothing wrong with it. And right, like, the reward is the journey. It's the whole process. There's no real arriving. It's just, like, always, right, like, everything's always just unfolding and changing, and then things become clear with time why the reason was that whatever happened. So, all right, well, I'm gonna wrap this spot up and go work on some dinner, maybe. All right. So I got everything ready in case it starts raining, and I'm just making a little soup right now. One of those Amy's. Try to, like, you know, once upon a time you went camping, you could eat like junk food. It was like time to like pig out, but when I have to do all these yoga classes, it just doesn't work out that way. I have to like try to be a little healthier, lots of energy food, all the things. So it's just super beautiful. I think there is someone around somewhere. I could kind of hear every now and then, but pretty quiet. And then the campground below, I'm so grateful because I hear a bunch of kids and dogs, and yeah, so it's nice to be up here. Just, just perfect. I don't know, these Amy's, they're not terrible, I don't think. I think they're pretty good. Like the organic nonsense stuff. So tomorrow there's a trail that goes kind of off of here, and so I think the plan is I'll get up and do maybe a class or something around here, and I'll pack up, and then we'll head down that trail. I know it should work out a little better because last time I didn't have my pack, so I remember my pack, and I also remember my flashlight. so tonight it's like super bright too, so it should be good. Should be good. And anyway, so tomorrow will be like an adventure day to see what we can see, and then I'm thinking Sunday to try to get all the fairy, because I brought the fairy costume to film for the Halloween, because I think that's what went fairy in a forest, and I didn't really want to wait until the end of October. It's been freezing in the forest, so I brought the outfit and like wings and all the things. So that should be like its own kind of behind the scenes, getting ready to be the the fairy in the forest. And then I'll also have like been here enough time to kind of know where I want to do that and get the pictures. And then the only downside I think about doing it on Sunday is it's like the third day here, so I'll feel like maybe not the cleanest, but hopefully it'll all work out. So that's like the tentative plan. I think it's probably, I don't know, getting close to 6 now. It's hard to tell when it's like all cloudy or whatever. So it would be kind of cool to like get a little rain tonight. Maybe nothing like, maybe not a deluge, right? But it would be kind of cool to get like some rain. So fingers crossed that happens. And then maybe even tomorrow, right? Like it'd be fun to get like a personal practice in the rain. Anyways, I have lots of ideas. So we'll see with the next 2 days being like the meat of it all, I think. So it's like getting here today, did a little practice, getting set up. Yeah. So all right, well, check in with you soon. It just keeps getting darker, so we'll see. But so I just want to share this little story with you because I thought it was funny. So I've been using citronella oil and like a carry oil as my like bug spray, but like whenever I'm around my piggies, they like love the smell of it and they like try to rub all over me, and I got me thinking. I was like, do bears like citronella? And yeah, sure enough, it's like a ripe fruit to them. So I had to just get the regular DEET bug spray because I didn't want to smell like a ripe fruit for the bears. So crazy. So it's raining. Wish me luck tonight, guys.